She has a medical exemption with...
but she's not even... Let's go at the back and have a chat. All right? Come out the back.
I have not even had a chance.
Come out the back.
I got a call back saying that, Terry, they've dropped the charges. And I was very relieved.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have another success story to tell you. This is one of many Fight the Fines cases that I haven't even had a chance to report on yet. Make sure to watch it from beginning to end to see exactly what happened from the COVID cop's perspective in his never published before police body cam, and share it because I think everybody needs to see it. And if you're willing and you're able, please help us at fightthefines.com.au to recoup the cost of fighting and winning this incredible case and all the others, because the more we raise, the more Aussies like Terry we can help.
August the 4th, I arrived to work as my normal shift. I walked through the car park and the entrance of the mall with a scarf wrapped around my face, as per all the DHHS OK guidelines. When I went into the actual supermarket to start my shift, at the service desk at the front is where the police saw me, and then came over to the service desk to grab my attention to question me.
That's not the point though.
I've just started. I know I need to wear a shift.
Yep. You should have a mask on. All right.
I've just reported to my front desk.
Did you have a mask on when you came in there?
I
You
had
should
a
have one.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting severe anxiety and asthma.
Yep.
About this. And
All right. So who's your supervisor? All right. You are going to be receiving a penalty notice. All right, for not wearing a mask. All right.
Excuse me, no.
Yeah,
I am not.
it's not acceptable, all right?
No, I'm sorry, and I'm not answering any more questions.
You will be. Can I get you to state your name, please?
Can I please actually go at the back and
Excuse
with
me?
my husband? I'm not
Excuse me.
accepting this.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'm having an anxiety attack.
You've committed an offence.
I became flustered, started having an anxiety attack. That's when it seemed to escalate things for the police. They come further into the store.
Ma'am, you will be arrested. Excuse me. Excuse me. You will be arrested.
Let me leave right now. I'm not going near a police officer.
Ma'am, I'm going to arrest you if you don't calm down and cooperate with me.
The police officer in charge got quite upset, annoyed, frustrated with me. Wasn't happy that I was having an anxiety attack in front of him, and said that if I didn't calm down, I would be arrested right there on the spot in front of all my colleagues and customers at my workplace.
Terry, come out the back and we'll have a chat.
I won't leave you. Just come out the back and we'll have a chat.
Do not touch me, please, sir.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me explain something to you.
Please get me out of here now.
You
Can
are.
we just take it at the back?
Yeah, you need to come out the back.
I am not killing in my workplace, and this will be taken
Can you control people? So she has a medical exemption with...
But she's not even... Let's go at the back and have a chat.
up to
All right.
work.
Come out the
I
back.
have not even had a chance.
Come out the back.
I'm thinking I'm a grandma. Sorry. Thinking of the grandkids. Not only do I not want them to have a grandma that was arrested or in trouble with police, even though I didn't do anything wrong, I didn't want to have any repercussions. They weren't happy when I brought my phone out to record them. I reminded them it was legal and it was a public place.
Not in a safe place in a supermarket with police.
Because I'm about to put a mask on and start my
Yeah,
first
no
5-hour
worries.
shift.
What's your first name, please?
No, I'm leaving after this, Michelle. No.
We just need to be cooperative.
Okay, I am being cooperative, I'm complying. I was about to wear a mask, even though I'm asthmatic. And look, I have been threatened with being arrested, Michelle.
Get me out of here, please.
One
I'm
minute.
not in a safe place. I'm being forced to do this, and this is not safe.
Nothing that happened that day made anyone in the mall or the supermarket or the car park safer. All you managed to proceed to do that day was to scare the heck out of myself.
Love, you watch too much internet until, yeah.
No.
Yeah. At this stage, I'm running checks, so she is obliged to be here till I decide what I'm going to do. So as long as she's here within my thing. But if you only give me a couple more minutes, right, I'll check your name and I'll talk to you about what's happened out here, and I'll decide what's going to happen, and then you're right to go. All right.
Do you want to sit, Terry, just in the training room?
So if you want to go in there, have a seat. We'll follow you.
Yeah.
No problem. Go and have a seat. It's all right. Terry, I'm not sure what all the aggravation's about.
Terry, come sit down here so that way you're on the
Because I do not appreciate being approached by police in my workplace. when
Terry,
I'm about to do
Terry,
something.
you're not wearing a
And you've
face
asked me a
mask in the
question.
Woolworths
Can
shopping
you finish
centre.
and let me answer? I was
Yeah.
about to get a mask. Do you understand me? I was
Do you
about to
understand
do
that
that
you're standing in the middle of a busy shopping centre
I was
without a mask and you
being
refuse to
given
cooperate
a
to me?
mask by my supervisor.
Yeah.
I was being given a mask,
Were you?
about to be
Okay.
given. You saw them in
Well, you weren't
her
wearing one, you're
hands,
still not wearing
sir.
one, all right?
Oh, come on, Charlene. You've been with me the whole time. Still not wearing a mask.
Sorry?
75.
1975. That makes me 46.
Thank you.
46 years of age, and I have never been dealt with like this before.
It's my job to protect my family. To know that was happened to my wife and the ordeal she went to, and I wasn't there, but then when I saw the footage, it gets me angry, Avi. How would that officer respond if his wife was treated that way? But yet he's willing to go out of his way to treat another human like that. I can't, to me it doesn't compute, because you treat people how you wish to be treated.
I'm very thankful for my family. Also for yourself, Avi, for taking the interest and the time. Madeline, she's been very communicative, very helpful, and just Ezra, it's great to watch. Just everybody out there who's donating and noticing that you can get support and you don't have to, I've got to fine, pay it, you've done something wrong.
You need to put your phone down.
No, this
Yes.
is my protection.
Yep, so we do not record on these premises. You need to put your phone down. And you
Terry,
need to take it
I've told you I've been recording the whole lot, right, for everyone's safety and records, so you've been recorded anyway, so, and
I don't care about your recording.
what's your reason for not having a mask on when you were in the supermarket when we spoke to you before?
I had a scarf wrapped around my face.
You didn't have anything on you when we approached you when we walked in.
I was about to be given
Okay,
a mask
okay,
from my supervisor, which
okay.
I was just about to take.
So what's your reason for not wearing a mask? I need to ask you officially.
I have a medical
Okay.
exemption, but I was going to wear one.
And you have that on you?
Not on me, no.
Okay.
Because
All right. So you
my
may.
puffer is
All right,
my
it's-
medical
all right.
exemption.
I'll make
I
some-
don't carry
I'll make-
around
I'll
a
make-
certificate.
I'll make some inquiries. Okay. And you
I
may.
am Daniel Shush.
Yeah. I'll make some inquiries. You may receive a penalty notice. All right. You may not.
2 weeks later, we went to the mailbox and got a lovely little fine in the mail. We asked for that fine to be looked at through the review process, and again we sent off evidence of the exemption. They responded with it was a serious breach of the health officer's guidelines. I could only guess they didn't look at the evidence. We also asked for the officer's actions to be reviewed because we felt that they were not within a guideline, and if they are in a guideline then maybe they need to be revised. They sent that back with, no, the officer was absolutely outstanding in his job. We saw the fight the fines, and I said to my wife, look, we've got to try. There is no way we're paying this because you're not guilty. Why would we pay when you're not being guilty? We must fight it. And we're thankful that there's people out there like yourself, Madeline, Ezra, and the people who funded it, Avi. You could tell us as much as you want, Ezra could tell us as much as he want. If it wasn't for those people, we wouldn't have had any of these successes, and it's them that we owe our gratitude to. So thank you for helping my wife. Thank you so much.
Congratulations on behalf of everybody from fightthefines.com.au and everybody in general that's watching this to you for this nightmare to finally be over.
It's a huge relief. It really was a huge relief.
It is life-changing, Abby, because our life changed after the police did this. For the past year, Terry's had a fear above her. I had confidence in the system that eventually justice would prevail. She was not guilty, so she would be found not guilty. There was times when the reviews were coming back that I'm thinking, wow, the system's just too far gone. How are we going to beat this? But the reason we beat it was because of everybody bonding together. They're not fighting one person. They're not just fighting my wife. They're fighting the people. There's too many to fight. They're going to lose.
And I had to drive here 4 hours each way to speak to you guys directly, because I think that what happened to you, what the story and how it played out is so important for everyone to hear, for numerous reasons, you know, to empower those that are in the same situation, for others who haven't experienced it to see that this is happening to everyday Australians in the name of public health.
And you have to also take into account, remember, that if I drive 30 seconds that way, I'm over the border, I have no mask, I have no lockdowns, I have none of the restrictions here in Victoria. Why? I still can't understand how I can be there and not do something, be here, and I have to do something. While the border and the lockdown was going on and Andrews closed the parks here, we would drive 5 minutes down the road, go through the border checkpoint, turn left immediately and sit and play at the park at the border checkpoint. Perfectly legal.
Was it worth the fight?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I was encouraged from hubby, and it's very nice to thinking that I could meet yourself, Avi. I was quite excited about that as well, so that all spurred me on. It was worth it.
Amazing. Again, congratulations. Thank you. Good work.
Thank you so much, Avi.
If you love this idea of helping Aussie battlers defend themselves from overreaching COVID enforcement, make sure to like, comment, and share this story. Let everybody know about it. And if you're willing and you're able, please donate what you can at fightthefines.com.au to ensure we can fight for as many Aussies as possible.